Oh, welcome, Sammy. Tonight I'm gonna play some more Nine Souls, and I may have jinxed myself by praising the game in my Discord channel, saying that it's not frustrating at all, while being very difficult, because, yeah, I still haven't seen the infamous final boss. Sammy says, had to reload the stream so that Twitch could show me ads. Wow. I have ads at the minimum. So, at least it didn't stop you from watching by the wonderful ad system. It'll be no problem. Well, I was stuck for 2 streams on the previous boss. One that had the crazy soundtrack that I played for the intro. So I don't know, because I've heard that the final boss is like... I think some people say like it's one of the most difficult final bosses in video games. Maybe that's hyperbolic, but... let's see. Oh, here's still some beavers that I used to beat the boss last time. They did a very good job. Very greedy, though. This time, maybe I won't get another boss fight. I think there's only 2 souls left. So I'm presuming this to be... well, actually, I don't know what to presume. Is this the penultimate boss fight, or is this the final boss if you don't do, like, a secret route to unlock the true final boss? Or is the true final boss outside the souls? I think I'd seen a short video clip about the final boss. And, if that is the one, it is one of the souls. And at this point of the story, I'm pretty sure who it is. Combined with the clip. And only find the final boss, 9th run. I think there's some games that work that way. Well, there's very famously Ghouls and Goblins. Or Ghouls and Ghosts? Which one is it? Where you need to come to the game the 2nd time. And it just boots you back to the start for the final boss. And then I played like a very early mobile game called Infinity Blade, where you had to complete the game for like a very large number of times to get something. I don't remember exactly what. The true ending, at least. Okay, and I'm right now at the phase where I'm not sure where to go next. Let's see if YGPT knows to... what is the next goal? I think I've done everything here in the pavilion. I don't remember last time if it was discussed where G is. I'm pretty sure G is the next soul. You can try using different... yeah, I know. You don't need to tell me this. No idea what's going on. Well, I was just in a city filled with zombies. And I killed, once again, some tragic characters. With the horrific death scene. Like, that's what really brings the game together. Like, it's not just, like, gameplay-wise a very good game, but it's also very memorable in the story and the storytelling, especially. Maybe not the text content of the story, maybe that's not that interesting, but it's still a very well-told story. Like, it's kind of a basic revenge stuff, mostly. I really have no idea where to go at all. Let's see if there's some passage that looks like I haven't fully explored it. And it's kind of surprising the world is so big. It doesn't feel that big when you play. This is not as a Metroidvania game, this is not that complex. Like, the levels are kind of straightforward. Just the overall structure is interconnected. Like, I would call this an action game before calling this a Metroidvania. Just from the focus of the game. What was this area? Oh, there's a promising looking unexplored corner. Let me see the other, like the areas next to it. Was the... yeah, that one. Yeah, this one it was. Also something unexplored here. and here. What about the Empyrean District? Couple of paths here, so maybe I'll start here and then go on. I have a double jump now, which will get me almost everywhere. And free teleportation. Yeah, I feel like this should be a good starting point. Last time I did some analysis on the Taoist influence on this game, because I finally know something about that. How do you use this? This time, I don't know what should be my talking point. How the fuck do you use this again? This is not the first time this is bringing me trouble. No, that's just my post-it note. That is my bow. Oh, okay. It's the action button, or the use button. I don't know why that doesn't stick into my brain. That is how you use those lines. It hasn't been a long time since I played this last, so I shouldn't be as rusty as I often am when playing this. This I think you need to skip through. Yeah. Okay, where am I on the map? Below here and above. Convincing? Yeah, I know it's not too convincing. And during the boss fight, I think I was mostly used to the rhythm of the boss. And all the bosses, whoops, have a very specific style of rhythm to them. Okay, so these paths connect together. I don't know if I'm going in the right direction, but hopefully something comes out of this. Oh god, dog. Oh no, bad gameplay. Okay, I get a charge. Beat the dog. Oh, that kills it in one hit. One thing I looked, presuming the next boss is G. I looked at his name, because what I found out is that I think almost every one of these bosses is based on Chinese mythology. Like a pretty ancient Chinese mythology. And I forgot to check what G is based on. But I noticed something pretty interesting, which is that G's name is written with a character that is used for princess in Japanese nowadays. And I think it used to mean woman of some sort in ancient archaic Chinese. And I guess the point is that because G is it's pretty hard to tell if he is a man or a woman from just how he looks. So that might be part of the name, or maybe it is like a mythological character with the same description. There's a piece of the Federation row, but mark on that on your maps. Oh god. There's always that quest at the end of a Metroid Prime game where you gotta look for stuff. And Federation Robot one is combined if you need to look for the crystals. I had forgotten it exists, let's put it that way, because it wasn't very memorable at all. It just blends into the time wasted in the wasteland stuff of that game. I couldn't do it. I tried to be cool. Yeah, it's so strange that people clearly have a complaint with every Prime game about the search part at the end. I don't know, the crystals are clearly just a desperate attempt to add something to the wasteland. I guess the robot goes into that category too. I have no idea how to open this path. That's worrying me. Never mind. God. Oh, 3, 4, 5, how many? Okay, thank God I don't have to fight the boss fight this time. I don't think it would go so well. Fast healing. Metroid Prime 3 has the closest thing to something bearable at the end. Like, you don't have to find everything. You can find a lot of those batteries while you're playing. It really isn't that bothersome. But 3, on the other hand, is more linear in general, which is kind of a loss. So I guess this is potentially one of the first ones you can find. Or maybe the game just judged me. The in-game tutorial AI, just that I'm bad enough that needs to be reshown. Okay, that's not so difficult. This chest doesn't seem too available. What it means when a game has adaptive trading. I guess it could have something like that. It's not as bad as the game asking you if you want to lower the difficulty if you're doing badly. That always feels like such an insult. Okay, that's how you get it. I think those do you want to lower the difficulty things were the most common in PS2 era. Which was in general when companies and teams tried to experiment with adaptive difficulty. Like Resident Evil 4 has to be the biggest one. The most well-known game with that sort of thing. I'm gonna go back this way because I think this is where I want to explore. Next. Oh, we need a super guide era. I forgot that was a thing. Oh, little baby bitch, why don't you let Luigi beat this level for you? Yeah, it was pretty horrible. Why does the game even let you come back all the way here? Because this is a one-way route. Mitsun. The progress being made already. Exactly. And yeah, I'm pretty glad Nintendo doesn't use the supper guides anymore. Supper? Why did I pronounce it like that? Super. Supper guide is like some Zelda CDI YouTube poop concept. I don't know. Does Nintendo have something similar nowadays? I think they just do the usual that game starts with baby difficulty, but after you see the credits, there can be some actual challenge. I think that's Nintendo's current approach, and I would say it works decently. I'm just gonna go right then, let's see what I find. I've heard Rhythm Paradise is also Groove, you know, is also doing something like that. Let's go with the bomb. No, let's actually die. I don't think I'm too far away from that though. Not that close either. This is like art. I'm glad I can provide something of words. It goes well with the, you know, the difficulty discussion too. Maybe this game needs a super guide. I must have died in previous boss fight, like, what would be a good assumption? Maybe 50 times? Super Yi. Well, there is like Yi's teacher that I actually learned how to pronounce his name last time too. Liar. Who I've been calling Lear. Maybe he could take over? Okay, I get all the way back here. No bombs this time. Or rope. Or lamp oil. I realized recently that I still have installed on my computer the Unity remakes of Zelda CDI games. And I only played Faces of Evil way back when. So I haven't played Wand of Gamelot. Wand of Gamelon? Which one is it called? Anyway, there is one Zelda CDI remake I haven't played. Maybe between the Oracle games, because they are not long. Especially the remakes, because they are much easier than the originals. Gamelon, okay. I guess their idea, whoever made the game, Dutch company I think, was that like Zelda names are like I don't know, like mythical names with one letter changed. That's what Gamelon is at least. I think some of the places in those games are pretty Zelda sounding. They are more story based than Zelda games of that era from Nintendo. Yeah, they are like very short when the gameplay isn't as abysmal shit that it is originally. Looks to be a way up here. Because of course the cutscenes are the part that everybody plays them for, not the gameplay. So it's good to just skip the gameplay. Not skip it, but not suffer with the complete lack of game design. Okay. I don't think I'm gonna make too much progress in this area. And when I'm getting Faces of Evil HD for $89.99 on Switch 2. Well, they did the Virtual Boy, so that could very well be coming at some point. I'm sure Nintendo owns the CDI games. Goodbye. I think this is the way I came to Empyrean District. I don't feel so sure anymore that this is where I need to go. Or I wasn't sure at any point. I've never heard of a single CDI game that isn't based on Ninja property. Not even Flowers of Robert Mapplethorpe or whatever it is called. I'm trying to think of any others. There has to be a couple. Plumbers Don't Wear Ties. It's not a CDI game, right? That got a remake pretty recently. Or a remaster. I think that one is yeah, 3DO game or something. Which is also like a funny shit system. Let's see where this goes. Have I've been here too? Oh, but this is a potential way to go. Funny shit systems, all of that names composed of individual letters. Oh, that is a good point. But then there's a Jaguar, which is a funny shit system, and that's a proper name. Does Ouya? What is it called? Ouya? Maybe that isn't so funny. I think it just played mobile games. One way to go here. Yeah, I've been through here, and maybe I even talked to G while I was here. It's been a while. I always love that one because I'm very in favor of calling video game consoles the same shit you'd call a sports car. Yeah, it's clear they didn't have too much of an idea what they were doing. That is probably kind of what they were doing, like trying to make a system for completely new audiences, which is of course the favorite of all investors in the world. now. I wonder where, like, what is the next video game console innovation? Because right now the whole business feels like, it feels depressing. Like consoles are more and more expensive while being more and more boring. At the moment. Whoa! How did I... How was I unable to deal with that slow attack? More realistic graphics and less gameplay is going to be the next innovation. Well, looking at the Marvel Wolverine trailer, like Sony's gonna provide that. I think there were some rumors, or maybe even like actual information about PS6 being a hybrid handheld console, which is a 10-year-old innovation right at the moment. Oh, it's something to snort for Xuan. Sticky clay was sourced from a tiny island nation in the northwestern corner of Penglai. It's very suitable for making pottery. Okay, it rhymes. PS5 has been out for like 10 years and still has 3 games. I guess it kinda... Stream is dead? Stream can't be... Oh, Stream is dead. Now it's back. I don't know what happened to Stream. It's all fine now. But I will place this connection bar where I can see it. So I can keep an eye on it. Back with the reduced FPS. It should like be normalized pretty soon, I think. My connection is now very good. It was from my end. My connection went very low for a minute. I don't know why, but it seemed to be on my end. Like, I wasn't providing Twitch the data it craves and devours. Yeah, usually that evens out pretty quickly. But Twitch is not the best with like returning from something abnormal. That's one of the many things that I think YouTube technology handles better. You have to reload that much more hats. You know, I think that can make me like, I don't know, some smallest fraction of a cent you can imagine. So I should do that to gain some sneaky money. Ah! I should have been aware of that. Let's heal. This is looking dire. Are you coming from there? Just following me around? I'm sure somebody has done like optimized disconnections to maximize Twitch revenue. I don't like it here at all. Now we don't have to be here. Your friend didn't feel very friendly, and now I'm back here. Fuck. Okay. I will pay for my transgressions by thinking of some interesting topic to talk about. Like, how about this guy? Like, he has a sword and twin right here. Yeah, success. And I'm not even making any progress because I'm going in circles. Is Sega Saturn a funny shit console? That is my next public question. Like, public facing question. Please vote in the comments. It's not right. I don't think it's one. Yeah, it has at least 3 good games. There's the fuck is this gameplay? I'm gonna go back to the save point and pretend that never happened. There's Panzer Dragoon and Panzer Dragoon RPG, which is actually a good game. And there has to be a couple others. Not Bug, that's not a very good game. Or Bug 2. Oh, you know Bug? I think knowing Bug is cool. Playing Bug is less cool. No, it's that's a game you say you like, but you never play it. I think that goes into that genre. I made this claim about Knights before too. Could it be that I just personally don't like it very much? Might be a you problem, it definitely might be. Although, I've never claimed that I like Knights very much, because I don't. But of course, any game that I don't like, that somebody else claims to like they are just pretending to like it, clearly. That's the only explanation that makes any sense to me. Yeah, like they are just Sega shills that say that their Dream Slop is any good. There's that elusive not Switch, I mean Wii game from Yuji Naka, the creator of Knights and programmer of Sonic, called something Sky Soldier, that I've heard is pretty good actually. And I still haven't played Balatro one, not Balatro? No, Balatro, different game. I mean Bala and Wonderworld. Yuji Naka spent his career trying to make Knights. I faintly remember some sort of interview or something where he says that that is kind of his like a dream game. I'm not sure though. Yeah, get it? Haha. Well, I think Yuji Naka is a creator who has something to give the world, but he also seems to be an asshole, which is not rare of creators. And his economic crimes are also pretty funny. And he might be an asshole, but he's still more likable than Keiji Inafune, at least. I'm almost back to where I was. So now I just gotta not to die. Here's the part where my friends live. Alright, not bad, not bad. Motherfucker, it was right here. I just needed to walk like 10 steps to get here. It's very promising that I have 2 skill points too. 1 additional chi charge, yeah, pretty nice, pretty nice. Maximum chi charge, also pretty cool. He has full control. This is I think the strongest spell style that I still don't have. This is gonna lead to like stronger attack. This is gonna lead to a stronger talisman. It's even enhanced versions of all the Chi strikes. I want all of these. Maybe I'm just gonna grind before the final boss. Let's get full control right now. And let's not equip it, because I'm not even gonna use it before a boss fight, probably. It's not that normal enemies really need you to use the talismans. Oh no, one of these again. That hitbox lasts for a while. And then their AI seems to lose its track completely after they hit with an attack. What is this? It looks like a door, but nothing on the map. Oh, it's more like a teleport. Okay. Let's what's here first. I'm not sure what that was. Maybe that's the thing that shields the enemies. Wait, oh, I can get up here, just barely. Whoa, 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 whoa. During a weak moment today, I thought about like maybe I could make up something like a more unique thing to say, or a sound to make when I had trouble in video games, and that could be my, you know, signature thing that everybody knows me by. But I couldn't think of anything good. What is going on here? Stone carvings, Tower stone carvings. Tower Sage, carved in the year 2014 of the Origin era. I don't know about this era sort of business at all. After the Fang Shi Guild retired and sealed the island, Kunlun disappeared from everyone's minds. When it was reopened, Lior and most Fang Shi had long since passed away, and the research complex was no more. When Taoism reached peak popularity, Kunlun once again became a holy site as the object of worship shifted from Fusang to Liar. Later, many devout Taoist believers, wanting to feel the Tao, gathered in these caves and helped create the grotto we see today. A lot of the grotto is still shrouded in mystery, including all the centuries-old traps, and the biggest mystery of all, the Grave of Liar. Oh, that's here? Right here? This object that I think Liar, the statue version of him, is holding, it has some name, but I don't remember what it's called, and I don't remember its function either. I think these like represent founders of Taoism in this universe. Oh, it's just a ball. Oh, you gotta do some tricky shit with the little fly here. Make the ball get to its goal. There's also France and Spain trying to get the ball to the goal just now. And when I last looked, it was Spain having the edge. Plantaco frog. Oh, it's been taken apart. This nearly extinct poisonous frog is said to be extremely delicious. However, its poison, when ingested, can infect your central nervous system and induce meningitis. I don't remember what meningitis is. This is the most dungeon-like area in the game. Like a dungeon as a video game term. There's a literal dungeon too. Oh, it's gonna be a gauntlet of statues. I guess you can't hit at all, or it stops. Alright. Alright, this seems horrible. Yep, that counts as a miss. What about you? Oh, so slow! Failure. I feel like the game is trying to make sure that I know how to parry right at the end of the game. Maybe not the end of the game, but somewhat close to it. Okay, let me recover my internal damage. Better. Nice. Oh, how did that not count? I parried it. Like a memory game. Memory and reactions game. Ooh, something. I saw a really good Sekiro remix of Rhythm Paradise / Heaven just today. And I think it's a sort of a small YouTube genre of making Rhythm Paradise versions of some things. Because that game really does have a specific style to it. What is the idea with the spear? God damn it. Maybe you need to do it with at the distance. Right. No. Well, this is pretty good parry practice, but you don't have to be that exact with many of them. But that, I don't know what to do with that. Oh wait, I know what to do with that. Yeah, you need the Tai Chi kick. Unlike the others. Yeah. It changes color. After the attack, and now I'm dead again. What is mock expression on these statues? I hope the wall is still broken. It is. I'm pretty sure I know what to do now. Also, where is... There it is. My precious money. Ow. That's not a Tai Chi kick, that's the dodge. There we go. At all? Okay. So what do I get? Oh, it's like a sarcophagus or someone. Secret Mural 2. I haven't even found one. About 3 great sages of Taoism. Guigutze, one of the 3 great sages, was the guild's chief strategist, allowing fellow Fangxi and their influence to spread across all 9 kingdoms of Penglai. He set the plan for world unification and initiated the peace treaty, as well as the 9 Kingdom Alliance. After having formed the Fangxi Guild, Liar tried to use sustainable technology as an incentive to bring all nations to the negotiating table, but those efforts yielded very little. It wasn't until Guigutze arrived that things started to change. Guigutze, a wealthy man from the Shang Kingdom, was the strategic core of the Fangxi Guild. He coordinated all important policies, including ambassador appointments and technology exports. Oh, it's a digital version of him. That's kind of a ghost. I am the Grand Envoy of the Fangxi Guild, Sojourner Guigutze. Good for you. Oh, and I guess here they are. The 9 kingdoms trying to negotiate. One empty chair. So they took this piece of history along with them to the New Kunlun. I lack some understanding there because, to my understanding, this place is made by the Tiandao Council. And they are like anti-Taoist, aren't they? So why did they bring this place with them? Before I end the game, I really should like read some of the like reports you find and such to gain a better understanding what is going on. Like, despite me liking the story and the world, I haven't paid very close attention to it. And playing this game kind of sporadically also doesn't help. I'm trying to fight actively a little bit because I want to gain the skill points. And the monies. I'm gonna look right first. Also, I wonder if I have missed Secret Mural 1. Should I go look for it? Okay, this is a one-way route. Any way for me to get there? Not at the moment, it seems. Maybe I'll go left first. I'm assuming there's a sort of similar challenge in every one of the secret tombs. Tomb-like things. But I have read that the prayer Yi does is like actually a real sort of thing. How are you doing, dear brother? Feast Day is coming up. Liar Day is also coming up. Few of us still around are planning to celebrate the festival as usual. I visited a few of our neighbors and discovered something. Those that have lost more family members tend to present more abundant offerings. Fortunately, our meals have always been simple, so I don't have to worry much. Thanks to the peach tree that planted when you were born, we were able to make sweet peach blossom wine almost every year. 4 dishes, 1 soup and a bottle of fine wine. A meal for the whole family. Like I was right there. Enough, we won't change our minds. They're not going with you, and neither will Heng. Don't ever put her in harm's way again. Wasn't the last time trouble enough? Honey, wait. Why can't we have an exchange that lasts more than a minute? You should really know better at your age. Stop being so stubborn with your mother. They have a big Liar on the wall. He's just staring.
明顺，
Are you leaving, Yi? Won't you stay for dinner? You listening? I didn't hear everything, but I got the gist, more or less. I doubt any of us will be able to eat dinner without spitting it back out in another quarrel. Don't be upset. Today is a day of celebration. I thought Liar Day was next month. Not that. They finally made you a soul. After all the years you put into the council, isn't that worthy of a big celebration? Forget it. It's not something to celebrate as far as mom and dad are concerned. They won't even listen to my plans. The entire world is desperate for a space on the island. With the Tianhua upon us, why would anyone choose to stay and await death? So, New Kunlun is an island. I've been calling it the space station a long time, but maybe it is really just an island. There's a group of Taoists who believe that we should accept this arrangement and return to Penglai's soil. Those Taoists are just a bunch of deluded fanatics. Maybe, but it's been our faith since the era of peace began. You believe science is the answer, but for others, inaction is the truth. Well, like I said, we discussed last time and before that too, like inaction, Wu Wei is maybe the biggest principle of Taoism. Truth, the Fangxi Guild started off as a scientific organization. Liar was a scientist long before all this superstitious Taoist drivel. Forget it, trust me. One day you will all understand. I will make all of you understand. That's what someone who with delusions of grandeur would say. With my plan, I will not only ensure our survival, but also create a new paradise. Of course, I've always believed in you, Yi. But all that aside, are you really not staying? You remember the peach blossom wine we made last year? I waited the whole year just for a chance to try it with you. We'll do that next time. My mentor's waiting on my report, so I have to hurry back. We're in a race against time right now. The mentor... Aegong, maybe? Who was Yi's mentor exactly? Really? When's next time? Just soon. I won't be long. Take good care of yourself and help me convince mom and dad. Okay, then I'll keep the wine sealed. We'll try it when you come back next time. Was this before or after he died? Must have been before. The batch of wine is still sealed. Who knows how many years now. Looking at this corrupted picture of Heng, like did Yi create like an AI replicate of her? Is that what he's talking to? Or at least listening to? Our yard is always strewn with flower petals during this time of year. If the four of us could sit together again under the peach tree in the yard, drinking wine as we chat about this and that, I'm sure it wouldn't be that far off from your paradise. Oh, that's a big one. Not coming after me? No, of course it is. Doesn't seem that difficult so far. Even music didn't change, so... Yeah, that wasn't a huge challenge. The background paintings or carvings here are really nice. Here he's holding like a writing brush and maybe a tablet of some kind. So these might be based on the like treasures of learned man. These items they are holding. I don't know what those are exactly though. Oh, that's too high to jump to, but maybe there's some way to get there. There must be some way. Well, well, now the way is open, kinda. I now have this water talisman, which allows me to stick the post-it note, and then it will get hurt automatically after a while. Pretty cool. Yeah, these guys look kind of dangerous. What are you? Just shooting? Oh, making clones? New. Oh god, oh fuck. A cool enemy. 2 strikes. Now I know. Of course it does 2, because it's a clone. That's just logical. Well, now this way is open, but the wall didn't stay the same way. I guess otherwise dying would be a way to solve this puzzle. These are climbable. Alright, this is more like a shortcut. That is nice too. I'm gonna make shortcut to where? Oh, here. Interesting. Alright, now these parts are connected. After some consideration, I still, despite what I said last time, ended up buying Blasphemous 2. I just kept looking back to my time with Blasphemous and thinking that that was kinda cool. I want more of that. And I gave up all my principles. That principle, like as last time, being mostly about sort of dubious seeming DLC of Blasphemous 2. The mea culpa one. Doing the unbounded counter does really good internal damage. At least I think that's what the purple damage is. I'm pretty sure it is. More. Okay, there's more difficult enemies right here. Wait, what is this rope? I'm so lost for some reason. Huh? Well, that's where I died last time. Oh, next. Still have the skill. Well, I'm not playing as well as did when I beat the last boss, but it's going alright. But that's where the rock fell. And these were the clone enemies holding my money. Oh, well, the clone was still left. I didn't expect that. Then the enemy that... Oh, there's one of the drill guys here too. Horrible room. Oh, I don't have any healing left. Is that not gonna be enough even? Oh, it is. Never mind. And I'm still gonna be ready for the drill enemy. Ah. That's not what I was trying to do. Okay, maybe this time. I have been managing to keep my money intact this whole stream, so I'm gonna be hopeful that I'm gonna regain it once again. I should upgrade my arrows with the money, because they feel kind of weak at the moment. And they used to feel strong at the start of the game. What if I don't fight them? That's been my solution for many difficult situations. It's the way of inaction, you know? Nice. This is too high to reach, even with my double jump. So I think this is the only way to go. You just go up and down and all around in this place. So... I guess I can turn the plates again. I'm not sure what that will achieve. Let's see to the right if there's something interesting here. No, it's just the first rope. Somehow I would need to be able to get left of here. But I'm not sure anything I can do right now achieves that. Like, it feels it didn't help anything that I unlocked a way to turn these plates again. What if I go left of there? That might be something. I have probably done that already, but I'm gonna make sure. Pretty sure I came. Yeah, I have. I have been here. This is nothing new. It's just gonna return. We're gonna start with the big elevator. Oh, I don't know. Maybe this changes something in the different rooms too. No. I'm gonna take a look with the nymph if there's something to here. There is not. I'm ready for drills. Nice. I feel like I can't look around in... Oh, wait, just drop down in here. Which just takes me back where the boulder started. Ah! I'm confounded because I don't know where to go. Can you say I'm confounded? Or would you need to say like this is confounding? I don't even know what it means exactly. gonna take a look at the map and plan a little bit. I think these are gonna turn back to the basic state if I leave the room. So I feel that that is not gonna be the answer. There is a way, according to the map, underneath the big rock. Then there's this closed gate. There's something here that I'm missing. Like, it's not a huge area by any means. That's just one route. This might not even be the way. Oh, there's a door behind there, isn't there? I'm thinking you can go there from here. I think so. That is nothing that's really blocked for me. This is the same place I go every time. So let's go there again. What? Oh, this is back to the... I have been here, right? Yeah, definitely. I think this could be kind of the start of this subsection. Could this be the most stuck I've been so far in any non-boss area? Is an unbreakable? I don't think I'm missing any skills or items or anything like that. There was those difficult to see stairs at one point that I couldn't think of like walking on. Don't think that's the case here, that there's something I'm not seeing. That looks like something you need to open from the other side pretty clearly. There has to be some function to returning these to the neutral position. Maybe now, coming from this direction, I can get to somewhere else I couldn't before. Oh, the arrows don't even connect to each other, really. I'm gonna try to think for a minute. The goal is getting to the left side of the leftmost spinny thing. That's for certain. I don't know. I could try going under them while they're in this position. Maybe there's something I didn't get that would be different now. Oh, this is just me being back here again. Not this door. One level below this. Once more, a bunch of my good friends. Oh, that's... Wait, that doesn't look familiar. There's something kind of new. Did I just not come here before? No, I know this door. I know this door. It's just this one. Although... It now... Is this a new path right here? Oh, it is! That is exactly what I need to do. Okay, solved. I don't know why I couldn't think of that before. It was nothing special, but now I can progress. And maybe now if I... Because this is now accessible, put these back in a vertical position, I can now get to the other side from that way. This is usually how I get stuck in Zelda puzzles too, or dungeons, is that it's not really the puzzle, it's me just noticing some door somewhere. Or just deciding I'd be in there and never even try that way. I think that's a little bit what happened here. I just had decided I'd be into the bottom left already. Well, I didn't. Well, I hadn't, I mean. Yeah, now I should be able to go where I want to, right? Yeah, this is exactly the wall. Oh, computing unit, nice, that's a good find. Eek. A fool. More of these. Let's have fun. All shooting, huh? Great start. Okay, so it shoots out the instant the circle hits the middle. All right. You at once, pretty cool. That's a good reminder that unbounded counter doesn't care about the direction that attack is coming from. It's 3, so am I really missing 1? Lu Yan, one of the 3 great sages, astounded all 9 kingdoms by leading a team of 100 to take control of the Hautian sphere. The battle resulted in tens of thousands of casualties for the Jie and the destruction of the satellite. In addition to the technology, the Fangxi Guild is also known for its warriors. Having inherited Liar's unique fighting style and wielding high-tech weapons and gear, Fangxi soldiers are famous for their power and integrity. Near the end of the turbulent era, when it was clear that the Jie kingdom would not give up arms, Liar asked Lu Yan to establish the Martial Division. Liar and Lu Yan would lead this division to fight undefeated in over 100 battles and skirmishes. I am the chief of the Fangxi Guild's Martial Division, Sojourner Lu Yan. So all they can do in their digital ghost form is to introduce themselves. It's a stylized picture of the battle. I think... Is this a similar hat to G? Maybe not him. Yes, battleships going on against the planet. Like this combination of ancient and science fiction is so cool in this. Kind of like what Zelda Breath of the Wild is. Maybe I have this comparison before, but this tells much more of a story. Zelda story is usually so minimalistic. Okay, so I think the goal is to get 3 of these to open that door down there. Problem is that I'm missing one. Am I? Maybe I found the one earlier and I just don't remember. Because like I said, I before, or in the middle of the Nuva and Fushi boss fight, I had a long time away from the game. Why did I not look down there on the left? I'm gonna take a look there. It could be that each of these secret things you need to find, secret bitches if you like, are in different sections of the area. I feel that might be very possible. No, this is not where I wanted to come. Oh, this is what I'm looking for, right? Can I not do this? I guess I just didn't. Good thing I now did. Oh, that guy was just hiding the drill enemy. So sneaky. Like an easy enemy drawing my attention. But the actually dangerous one is lurking. Oof. What does this do? Just gets me up there? I guess so. Oh, it's a one-way door. I'm gonna check some other door first. I don't like how much attention these enemies demand with their circles. Bullshit. This door is... which one? Oh yeah, the way is now open. So... it's gonna be easy to come back here. This is a pretty good area to have the final tablet to. So I'm feeling hopeful. Seems to be several things to explore here. Oh, and this comes back to the start. Yeah. This really isn't any more difficult than any other area. I just got stuck for no good reason. But yeah, one more of the Banshee leaders is needed too. Needed to open that. Which hopefully is the way forward and not just some secret. Oh, well, I don't mind it being a secret either. This has actually been a pretty fun place to explore. All things considered. Come on, shoot me. Whatever Arnold says in one of those movies. Kill me, I think he said. I don't remember even what movie that is. I'm trying my trying a new area, which is movie references. Very weak point for me though. And one of my least favorite things in YouTube videos, I don't know if this is a YouTube video genre thing or if it's more widespread, is that present, let's call them that, says a movie reference and then right after shows that like a clip from the movie. So inane. Like even if you didn't get the reference, like now you get it. How do I deal with this guy here? Like that, I guess. Is this one of those clone people? Maybe I'll try to fight with some good, like, toe tickling techniques. It's such a shitty way to fight in this game. It's not even very effective. But it's unfun more than anything. Yeah, the good level design works the same as always, that you always keep opening shortcuts to get back to where you were pretty quickly. It is like in essence just a checkpoint system, but very much more like a level design base than in a more like classic sort of game. I still keep trying to do the Tai Chi kick with the dodge button for some reason. Oh, I lost a lot of health. Thank God. That was a very small space to fight an enemy like that. And once again, I essentially found the checkpoint, but it, instead of being a new one, it just looped me back around to the previous one. Oh, that's quite the posture to be in. But yeah, this is the same hat that G wears, right? Probably not the same person. A little bit taller looking. Oh, I think I connected back to the Empyrean district now. Let's see if there's something new to be gained by peeking here. I think I have been yeah, I have been here. It is just a quicker way to explore between the levels if needed. I guess in terms of Metroidvania, this game is a little bit like Metroid Fusion. Like, it is open, but still like a very controlled way to progress in the game. Although I may have been able to do this before the Empyrean district. If I decided to stay here. Yeah, this looks like a large... I think I might be in the next boss fight. Met my friend. Oh no, has he a... Is it a pipe? No, it's a pen, a floating pen. I was afraid that the gimmick of the fight is that he can heal too. That would be kind of a lame gimmick for a late game boss. My apologies, I'm just finishing up this last paragraph. It's so important that you have to write it down right now. Are these just some insane ramblings? They might be like a fortune telling. I think G can tell the future. Maybe with the helmet. Every story needs an ending. Mug. Right. Oh, it's not the like right with a question mark, it's right. All done now. Weird head spin. Welcome to my humble little library, my friend. It might look dreary, but many intriguing events from the past are etched into these pillars. So Soul G is still a chronicler. What other secrets are you hiding? Please don't misunderstand. I only use these crystals for personal note-keeping. They help me recall memories worth remembering. That's very dramatic to use a huge crystal instead of like a notepad. It began as a casual hobby, but look at what it's become. Like my streaming started as a casual hobby, and now it's a problem for all of us. Cut the chatter and give it to me straight. Why have you been secretly approaching me? I want to know more about you. That is all. Like a lighthouse standing tall in the night sky, great figures like yourself will always shine with a certain splendor. Is that a joke about Yi being short? Because G is very short compared to many of the souls, but still standing several inches above Yi. Splendor not dimmed by mortality. But Yi is just immortal. I guess he keeps coming back after dying. Oh, stretchy. That's freaky. Okay, very much not short anymore. Due perhaps to some divine prank, age means nothing to me. You can like choose between different heights.
Huh?
Impossible. How long have you lived? So it can be the original G even in the murals. By also being immortal. How could this be possible, right? I don't understand it either, even after several lifetimes. Why was I given this miracle? I have neither grand ambitions nor excessive desires. Well, that is the Taoist, like, optimal. I have never coveted power, nor did I seek to bring about peace. I think he might be lying, though. Like, he is the Tiandao Council. Even on the brink of apocalypse, I did not feel the need to save anyone. Through every era, those that I have cared about always leave me behind. For ageless and immortal, that's an ability that many can only dream of. That's true if you're a spectator, but for me, it feels more like a curse. Alas, I also lack the courage to end this curse myself. So he's like a calm expression is just a facade. Maybe he's just depressed or something. My mentor, does a Gong know about this too? I don't get it. Why did you choose to join the council? The Tianhua virus doesn't seem to have an effect on you at all. Staying in Penglai meant eternal loneliness, and I have endured enough loneliness. Besides, I made a promise, however meaningless, to protect this grotto for a friend. Just hand over your soul seal, and I guarantee the grotto will not be harmed in any way. Oh, are you going easy on me? You never participated much in the council, and I'm not keen on exterminating the ancient Kunlun tribe. I just need your permission. I don't want to fight. But I have never disobeyed destiny. Have you forgotten already? I have always held great confidence in the answers my divination provides. What did you see in the hexagrams? I'm so sorry, but you will die by my hand today, Yi. I'm sure I will. Standing before you is the deputy captain of the Fangxi Guild Elite Guards, Sojourner G. Oh, yeah, the last tablet would be his. May the clouds part and allow truth's light to illuminate our decisive battle. Indulge me with a sparring session, friend. Which is it, killing or sparring? But the bottom character, like it's a very famous Hime character in Japanese. What was the message here? Jump on orb, inducing a divination. Okay, we got the round divination, which does seem very round, and I'm already dead. Oh, fuck. Okay, I'm gonna give it a couple of good tries tonight, and probably need to leave the Winnie for next time. So this degenerate posture is from G himself. Oh, you divine for me? Okay, that's fine. You can also destroy this implement. The small flying knives heal very fast. Can I equip my one more life thing with my increased computing power? Just a second. Wait, what is it? This one, right? Yeah. I need one free. It's very good. Both very good. I would really need like one more computing power. If I had been smart and taken my Jin into the pavilion instead of giving it to the boss. Is there any way for me to leave? Oh, there definitely isn't. This is just gonna close. Wait. There is. I maybe discovered before that the game allows you to grab the Jin and actually leave the boss fight, which is more pleasant than certain companies' games, how they do the similar mechanic. Hopefully I even actually have money to buy one more computing power. It would be very ideal. Guafu sells him right. No time to talk. Pipe. Oh, I like the grass needed for that. That's the bow Akra was talking about, but I really want the computing power now. Oh, it's from the salesman, maybe. The robot one. Cyborg. Don't want jades, I just want 3,500. That's a very large amount of money. What did you... Oh, tell my chips, of course. Yeah. Use these in 3 and then be off E6, so I can imagine I still have a lot left. Okay, things are looking up. Then I just need to put it in use. That should let me practice a couple seconds more. If I get stuck here, next time I will look for facts about the mythological origins of all the characters in this game. So I have something to talk about between every death. Hopefully that's gonna be interesting. Maybe try something, some other divination now. Okay, the pot. Oh, I stole the heals. So I think that might be healing that G gets if I don't interrupt it. I'm gonna be very aware of that divination. A lot of G's attacks are these knives. Oh, now I got something else. I think the goal of the spinny phase is actually like trying to get the green one. Okay, that's my extra life. My extra guy. Ado. That's just a lot of knives. Music is like tragic in this one, not manic like in the previous boss fight. Like dramatic and sort of there's sadness to it, as there is to almost everything in this game. That's the sort of story I like. Okay, I will keep trying to get the bottle divination. I was late. This is the black hole one. That's kind of fast. Let's get used to it. Okay, that's the hint when the ground moves that there's a knife coming from there. Might be better with the Tai Chi kick. I mean, to deal with that. It is in a little bit of healing. Oh yeah, these are just the rounds. Okay, the knife bomb from behind me is an asterisk. But this is giving me the 9 souls feeling that I actually really love. That it doesn't seem that difficult, it's manageable. Like, that can still mean hours of trying. But it's the thing that gives this feeling, like, not frustrating. Somehow the game manages to achieve that. Doing pretty well right now. Oh, I tried to heal in a bad spot. I managed to parry one of the behind knives, not the most recent one. Pretty cool. Yeah. I think it's this is going just all right. Not great, but pretty good. Ah, black hole. Best try so far. The pacing of the sort of near the end of the game is excellent. Like, these couple of areas being a little bit shorter than the initial ones is, I think, exactly what a video game should do. Like, I think it's a good design when the last areas are like shorter, but not in an unfinished way, but in a pacing way than the others. I think it's ideal when a game's pacing gets like quicker and quicker. Not too steeply, but a little bit. Not Elden Ring. Elden Ring has the usual From Software thing, where the final areas feel just a little bit unfinished. Or maybe like repurposed in some way. I think Elden Ring is a masterpiece, but it has problems, and that's one of them. Just managed to teleport when I was trying to... God damn it, my note! Oh, whoa, it's these. Imagine Finnish DS1 Elden Ring. They would be a little bit better, but they would still be good games that are just better. Like, they are good the way they are. I think that's something that makes, like, Zelda Ocarina of Time such a classic. Like, it's a huge game that feels so, like, absolutely polished from start to end. It's actually really rare to get a game like that. And then every other Zelda game feels, not quite that. Like Twilight Princess, especially, definitely pushed and changed around at certain point. Is complaint about Twilight Princess the most usual topic on my streams? Yep, it just might be. This is definitely not something unmanageable. As Libra ad? No, as Libra ads are nowhere near as common. And I think the height of us Libra ads were like more than a year ago. You know, when actually what was finished with the game. I'm really liking the water talisman. I recommended it last time. Oh, wrong one! I got the storm one. What does it do even? Oh yeah, it's the many knives. Not my healing divination. Heal. Healing is really good too for dealing damage. That might be even better than the healing part. Ah. Okay. Back knife. Coal. There's definitely a second phase to this. It's not gonna end here. Pretty close. I really want to see a second phase, so I'm gonna heal. Ah. Alright. Like it's a monstrous form. It's time to end this. Like a Buddhist pose almost. No, not a different form. Just a bigger black hole with many more knives. And a lot of new shit. Gay form? Is that what? What does that look like? Okay, I'm gonna give this 2 more tries tonight, and I'm gonna leave Winnie for next time, as always. I could really use more than 4 tries. You got it? I unfortunately have stuff to do tonight, so I just can't spare too much time. Like, if I didn't have anything else to do, I would just try this, like, all night. That's not a problem. I'm gonna try to make the last stream of this game so that I can just keep trying for, like, 5 hours. If needed. Maybe I'm gonna win it faster than that. Bad. It's so much easier to heal in this fight than in the Hushi fight. Knives don't do that much damage if you can heal the internal damage. And that's because of the protection talisman I have. Ah, what a shame. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, please. I mean, he does a lot more of these in the second phase. Okay. Why did I start doing bad? You know, it's just like his name. It's a little bit hard to read as a man when you look at the clothes and the, you know, general vibe. But that's on me, nobody else. Alright, I'm gonna take the healing jar. Here we go, second phase. Okay, that's dealt with. That causes the sphere of pain. Very slowly though. Oh, we are still doing this? Nice. But no healing jar, huh? Oh, there it is. Oh, we back to the first phase, huh? Oh, yeah. Not bad at all. That, the second phase is nowhere near as many new attacks as I thought. Like, some of the attacks are just the first phase again. Maybe I do keep trying a bit more than I thought at first. Like, I thought it was gonna be practically hopeless, but that didn't look hopeless. hoops. Maybe hoops is gonna be the funny phrase that I keep saying, that I talked about earlier. Because hoops is like oops in Finnish. Let's not make this count. I want to try again. Kill me with something, please. No, that's not killing me. God damn it. Yeah, just do mean. Okay. An even more annoying way to say oops in Finnish is hupsista. Even more annoying is huppelinkeikka. Does that even exist? Maybe I made that up. Sounds very juvenile, like something from a children's show. Which hoopsista already does sound like. Just gonna calm down and parry the fucking knives. Ah. I don't know what I was doing there. I was trying to do talisman, and it did not work out. Always do talisman afterwards. That feels so cool. That's the game's secret. It's not just challenging, it's also like cool and satisfying to play. Like when you're playing well, it feels like playing a karate master like nothing else. Karate, not even the right martial art. Although karate is also inspired by Taoism. I can't do the unbounded count on this for some reason. And I don't know why, because nothing about unbounding countering this like seems particularly difficult. I'm gonna go a little bit over time and try a few more times. I did start late, so... I wish I had a skill that made my 1-2-3 strike a little bit stronger. Fuck. Right, here we go again. Nice. It's really cool that you got a chance to practice that with some of the enemies earlier. So now I understand the enemy I complained about, like why was it here? design-wise. Ah. Nice. Heal me a bit. That's gonna be optimal. Yeah, that's perfect. No heals used. I don't feel ready for this though. All these knives flying in all directions. Oh, I was doing something fucked up, some fucked up shit instead of what I was supposed to do. First heal. Oh, I did hit it. Nice. This is just about staying calm, more than anything. Okay, I tried to unbound a counter that, which I think should be possible. Is it? Ah! Like, if I can unbound a counter that, it's gonna be a much better time overall. I had all the chances, but like I said, I just didn't feel ready. I knew, I read my own destiny that it wasn't gonna be that try. You'll hate when that happens, and I can only blame myself. Eat your internal damage. Pretty close to the second phase. What if I did no like dumb mistakes and instead of played sensibly? There we go, again, no heals used. If I can get the unbounded counter timing in, like I said, that's gonna be a deciding factor. At least learning if there is a chance to do an unbounded counter. Like that is gonna be the big one. It's gonna be like one knife. There is. Gonna be more of that? Yeah. Nice. So good. I'm just happy that I got the timing now, finally. The water talisman is definitely the one for this too. Okay, spamming that now. This is such a good break in the fight. It's not as hectic as the previous fight was. It's much more like one thing at a time type of deal. Okay, now it's like the first phase is black hole. Oh, why did I try Iron Button countdown? You didn't have tried on that one. I'm gonna heal. Okay, which one is it gonna be? It's gonna be the night one. Whoa. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. What's that? Heal. Still one healing left. Oh, I missed that one for no good reason. Black hole. Much better than last time. Thought it wasn't anything horrible. Thought I had fucked up for a moment. Do you have a third phase? No, you don't. Oh shit, I did it. I think. Not so immortal anymore. Oh, nostalgic. Your moves feel exactly like his. PR has to be. It appears that your hexagrams have failed you. If I told you the result, would you still have tried your utmost? Oh, he knew this result and just wanted G to fight hard. It's kind of fitting that I read my own future wrong here. At least one of us got to enjoy the thrill of the unknown. You lied to me? A good story needs an interesting twist, does it not? Is this the end? I have witnessed the springs of Tianshan burst forth and dry out. Oh, suddenly going old. I have seen the long shadows cast by mountains of corpses as night fell at Fangshan. I was there when the Donghuang bell rang for the first time. I walked through countless cities drowned in time. All of it has now attained wholeness within the town. Like a shooting star that sears its mark between heaven and earth. It seemed like this was more like G's death, I mean, not death too, but test. Like, is Yi ready for Aegon? But he did know the answer, so that is the confusing thing. Like, should you even keep trying in life if it's anyway gonna end the same way? G's hair. Oh, very, very fresh. Yeah, G was completely immune to the Tianhua. Which means I don't get any skill points from this, like usual. But don't they grow from the body, though, after you go to the Soulscape? No receiving race here. Garden of Life, Master of Time, we worship you. Happened here. I, Jie Tong, born as a warrior, shall perish as a hero. Killed by G, I guess. Yes, Liar and his roots. Farewell, my friend. The struggles of life and death no longer concern me. He got absorbed back to the infinite. I guess these are experiments that maybe created the Tianhua. We have finally transcended our destiny with our own hands. We are no longer mortal. And the family of flowers here. I guess they tried to use like some parasitic plant and worms. Maybe there's a mushroom, this flower, to make people immortal, but I think it's clearly G in the operating table. So maybe he's the only one that it was successful on. Looked to me that he was immortal before that, though. Maybe he wasn't taken over by the Tianhua because he was immortal by default. All of it has now attained wholeness within the town. And his sign is... These hand gestures are so cool. Insight. Kidding. Let's learn actual facts here instead of speculating. One of the 10 souls in the council and keeper of the Grotto Scriptures. G is a mysterious immortal being and an ancient resident of Kunlun. Yeah, like Aegong's time is much later. Who seems to have been present throughout all of Solarian history. G often observed the world as a bystander, following the rise and ultimate demise of countless great individuals over the centuries. These experiences made him deeply envious of those who ended their lives spectacularly and sparked a yearning in him for his own magnificent curtain call. I'm guessing that's the reason why he joined the council, to die. Booting, loading, initializing. Hello, thank you for using the Shanghai 1000 testing model. I am the latest assistive robot capable of deep learning through conversation. Feel free to browse the database or engage me in in-depth Q&A. That's not how LLMs ended up working. Like, they don't really do deep learning during a conversation. Incorrect. That command does not exist in the database. Seem too bright. Incorrect. That command doesn't exist in the database. Oh yeah, it doesn't like it's not the free-from conversation, but like pre-written commands. Give me a status report on this region. Incorrect. That command doesn't exist in the database. Yeah, why are you here? Keyword confirmed G. Loading G's latest development log. First month of year 3773. So he lived for like several thousands of years. Turbulent era. We installed the third iteration of the head. Much of these like famous Chinese philosophies, like Taoism, like it's not Taoism, it's Taoism with a very hard T. Were born during turbulent warlike eras. It's known like an era of 1,000 teaching or something like that. That eras that are also called like spring and autumn, and of course the famous Warring States era. He could play Kingdom Hearts 5, yeah. None of us can do that, but G could have, like, before the current events, and Shanghai 1002 maybe. I wanted to put a real fish inside, but the maintenance would have been too costly. It ended up being a display instead. Yeah, the Shanghai robots did seem to end up using fish somehow. I wanted to fill it with water due to the whole design concept. This robot would represent the seas and mountains of Penglai. I think Shanghai is, like it's translated, is mountain sea. Liar told me that I didn't need to use its appearance to symbolize Penglai. He kept asking me to cut features from the Shanghai 1000 to make it more practical, but I don't want it to be mass-produced. Spectators innately understand that fireworks from afar always look prettier than those in your midst. I wonder how many more years will I be able to converse with him. So G made AI to have somebody who doesn't die like everybody else around him. This is what Elon Musk would want to be. Like he would want to be in that position. Shanghai is a public welfare experiment funded by the Fangxi Guild. So Shanghai started all the way back then. I can look up information, play audio files, calculate mathematical equations, and make noodles. Yeah, it is like a classic computer still at this point. Making noodles, for example. The purpose of the Shanghai 1000 shifted constantly throughout its 5th-year development period. It currently has no clear purpose. Please contact the developers if you would like to purchase one. We were there when the Fangxi Guild was still active. Keyword confirmed. Fangxi Guild retrieving. Fangxi Guild is an international scientific organization founded by the thinker Liar. Its purpose was to put an end to all wars. Liar believed that peace could be found using science, so he gathered those with lofty ideals, and together they built a research complex on the island of Kunlun. So Kunlun was the island, and New Kunlun is this. Today, the guild is home to the most advanced technology on Penglai, as demonstrated in Kunlun's Sustainable Development Zone. The guild's technology spread to every corner of the world and helped to end the century-long food and energy crisis. However, Liar has also been launching non-compliance movements due to each nation's lack of interest in its anti-war initiatives. So they took everything nice that the guild made, but anti-war was too much for the nations, especially leaders, I would say. Those are usually the ones that just enjoy making others die for them a little bit too much. This move has paralyzed operations in all major governments and institutions. So they had it all right. It's just people in power didn't want to stop wars, so everything went to shit eventually. Goodbye. Thank you for your patronage. Feel free to leave a review and any comments about your experience. Can I break this bowl? No, this is antique. This is very valuable. Only English voice acting game. It's ASMR. With animal sounds. No, it's singing. No, it's animal sounds? It's animal sounds and singing, maybe. I don't think the voice acting in this game is like real Chinese either. I think it's a made-up language that sounds a bit like Chinese. weird tape. That one. Yeah, there really is no flower from G. That fits the story, I guess. Like, it wouldn't be growing inside him because he's immortal. Yeah, I was guessing we are gonna go back there. Let's see what is going on there, so I know what to expect for next time. Is next time gonna be the 5 hours final boss? Are we at that point already? I'm guessing next stream will be the second to last one. Oh, there's new pictures, even framed ones. I think these are new. Little lopsided Kuafu here. Oh, it's winter here. Cool. Not a pun. Didn't. This is G's hair. Analyze it. These might be the cells we have been looking for. Oh, G had dance all this time. And I guess he would have known that, which means that he didn't tell Aigong on purpose. That he would have like actual immortality instead of the fucked up one. Oh, G. So there really is such a long-lived Solarian. Please wait patiently, my lord, as I run the comparison system. As you had predicted, Lord G, G's cells, and the regenerating gene sequence from the Tianhua mutant. Oh, they did use G for it. So G is the origin of Tianhua. Or a 99.97% match. That makes sense. That was what Aigong was doing in the scene, in the Soulscape. So yeah, the Tianhua plants are from like a failed version of what G can do. Based on this data, I have successfully discovered a way to break into their mutant cores. I have designed a special device, and now, as long as you add it to your talisman system, these monsters will no longer be an obstacle to you. That is nice. So if you do this level before the Empyrean district, you can actually fight the zombies. Maybe this is even meant to be done first. And the immortal zombie has a hint that go somewhere else. Because the boss fight was definitely much easier than Nuwa and Fushi. What materials will you need for this device? The weight function is simple and the materials are readily available, but the work required to make it is extremely complex. It should only be attempted by an exceptional craftsman familiar with basic mechanical principles. Isn't that Yi? Or maybe Kuafu? You saying that in front of me on purpose? Save me your flattery and give me the blueprints already. Of course, I shall leave this to you, Lord Kuafu. Gone. Let's get this on you. Super Mutant Buster. Pretty Mega Man name. Special device designed by Abacus and modified by Kuafu. Its name demonstrates Kuafu's unique tastes. Oh yeah. Fully integrated into G's talisman system, this device triggers automatically upon talisman detonation, destroying the mutant's cores and granting them eternal rest. Nice. Feels like this would be powerful against Fushi, who was a mutant. I really don't have a knack for names. It might look simple, but parts of it were really tricky to make. Nothing I couldn't handle though. It was nothing. I helped too. Sure. More like he helped in the way, helped get in the way. Well, I guess he did contribute a tiny bit. You two have been getting along pretty well. You're imagining things. We are fundamentally different beings. An ape man will only be an ape man. Are you changing this soon, maybe? This opinion? But let's not get sidetracked. You know how to use it, right? I've already set all the parameters. The device will trigger automatically upon contact, releasing a surge of energy that will burst inside the mutant. It should basically work just like your talisman system. Okay, I can finally deal with the living corpses in the Imperial District. I can also help with the living corpses thingy. You will stay right here while I conduct my business. If you get bored, ask Uncle Chubby to play with you. You're really good at making life difficult for others. Hey, maybe Xuanzhou would have an idea of some kind. You got G's soul seal, so did you ever figure out what he was? It's always a mystery to me how someone so little could sound like a living antique. So you're actually Medji? He's the last boss? Oh, he's the secret boss? Of course I have. He read my fortune and said I would spend the rest of my life away from my hometown. What nonsense. Didn't you do that though, like right now? He even invited me to the Grotto Scriptures, saying he wanted to show me a secret no one's ever seen before. I hope it's a different one than in Pokemon Clover. The, you know, Flash HM. Was that his idea of a joke? Everyone knows the Grotto's biggest secret is the grave of Liar, which no one can seem to find. I never found the last door thing in the Grotto. Who would ever want to step foot in those catacombs? It must be crawling with countless vengeful Fang Shi souls. I'm gonna take a small round and have a quick talk with everybody before I stop. Be frank, I know one or two things about face reading. Would you be interested in allowing me a look? Back from the grotto and the first thing I see is another fortune teller. Fine, let's hear it. You have a wide forehead, that he does, along with the thin narrow nose, a calamitous sign. Hoarding wealth will harm you 100-fold, whereas spending it will bring you good fortune. Oh, this says the merchant. I have here a collection of one-of-a-kind treasures, never to be seen again once sold. Would you like to take a look? And it is true though, like when Yi dies, not G, he does lose his money, which is kinda calamitous. Your face reading needs a lot of work, but I think you get the gist of it. I don't think I have much money at the moment. Do you believe in any gods, Yi? The village elders always told us to believe in the gods. They said doing so would make us healthy, give us good looks, and give us boneless meat to eat. I mean, do you believe in gods? Kind of. It'd be nice if the gods turned out to be true. I think the gods were just manipulation of the Solarians. But not every question has an answer, right? Suppose. It's not like I'll ever know if that oracle's divination was ever accurate now. I have many. Have this knife. Here, see if you can handle this one. Wow, this is the biggest knife I've ever seen. Careful, it's not a toy. You're right, this was made by a really good blacksmith. I should be able to make quick work of vegetables with the smooth edge it has. Go, my child, do a crime. Yeah, fully equipped now. It wasn't made for cutting vegetables, dummy. It was made for self-defense. I cannot imagine Yi saying dummy, but here it is. The pavilion is safe for now, but if anything were to happen, you need to learn to protect yourself. Who's Jie Tong, your friend? Where did you hear that name? Written on the handle. You can read? That's so, not important. You don't need to know who he is. Oh, I guess he even let her write at some point. Hey, you can't steal other people's things without their permission. Most of the Jie clan's inheritance comes from plundering their neighbors during the war. I think this is where most health on Earth comes from in general. I'm just giving them a taste of their own medicine, which I think is more than warranted. I just don't feel good about it. Take it, you're going to learn how to use it sooner or later. But if they come back and ask for it, Are you not going to give it back? You don't have to worry about that. As long as I'm around, the little heirloom stays with me. Could it be that giving Xuanzang all the items, and maybe this guy all the poisons, that could be a kind of a way to unlock the true ending? Because Xuanzang having some idea about Aegong, maybe? He doesn't know her though. I don't know. I think looking for items all around the world would be a fair way to open the ending. And it kind of comes around to what we talked about Metroid Prime earlier. You have friends or family or sudden drinking? I'm totally alone. Being a lone wolf allows me to do whatever I want. Oh, well said. I had no parents and no one cared for me. Except for the guru. She taught me how to read and how to become a good person. It was her that taught me to challenge everything before me. Where did you know her? Must stay skeptical about anything and everything. I haven't not seen this guru. He's probably dead. That shit stepped out for a bit and never returned. Oh, she went to get some cigarettes. It's pretty cool that your maximum health is not the pickup, at least whole of it. Like, it's something you just gain every now and then. Yeah, Shenong is the name of this guy. That boy Xuanzang is using stones to tell fortunes. He must have learned it from the villagers. What a disgrace. Our village must seem like a complete joke to you people. Really, we also do divination. Abacus was probably the one who taught him that.
No.
What? How can that be? You can fly and create contraptions, but you still believe in these formless ideas? Faith is used to control the ignorant. You're not supposed to be that gullible. I used to ponder the same conundrum. Yeah, conundrum is a Yi word, not dummy. Maybe there's a reason why faith can't be replaced. Without faith, like, it's very easy for life to seem meaningless. Faith in anything, like, it doesn't have to be a religion, like, by default. Whoa. He's clone. It's not a big area, but it's such a good, like, base of operations. Just adding things all the time. 1-to-1, it is about 1-to-1. That tells more about Yi's size than anything else, I would say. Oh, I have 2 skill points. Excellent. What do I want the most? I'm gonna say this. And I might very well end of the path too late now. I might end up getting the skill points for everything. Like, just grinding a bit. I definitely feel that I'm gonna need all the help I can get for the final boss. Which is now closer than ever. I made much more progress than I anticipated. Like, I thought I might not even see the boss, but I ended up beating the boss, so this was a very fruitful stream. But here is gonna be where I end it. Here is a cat. It looks like a house cat at this point, but it's actually a manual. I saw an article that a bunch of these were born in the Korkeasaari Zoo in Helsinki. They are like cats from Siberia, I think, originally. They had the famous always displeased look to them. And they are like chunky cats in a different way than lynxes are. This is the only like a small cat picture at the end ever, I think. But I think this was as good as time as any to do that. But hey, thank you so much for watching. 9 Souls is, after a long time of streaming this, seems to be slowly coming to an end. Yee enough. Yee is much smoother. This is a very, like, fluffy cat. I think if there was, like, a realistic version of Yee, which I don't want to see, by the way, like, he would have, like, a very short fur. But yeah, thank you much more. Good night. Bye-bye. I still lack funny ending pictures, but PS1 from a theme I've showed every now and then. Amano, the artist known for Final Fantasy arts and designs and other things like Angel's Egg, seems to be making stuff for random games nowadays. Like, I've shown the Gex one, I was kind of obsessed for a bit. Here's Expedition 33 art made by him. So he's also jumping the Final Fantasy ship to this game. It's cool though. Characters are recognizable for once. But yeah, good night. Bye bye.